My name is Ray Potes. I make a magazine called Hamburger Eyes. It's dedicated to black and white photography. We have submissions from all over the world.
It started off friends of friends.
Friends of friends of friends.
Friends of friends of friends.
And people seem to like that one, so I made a second one. And then it just started rolling from there.
And then at some point we put my email right on the website and it's like send photos. And then they started coming from all over. First it's like we make a bunch of friends in New York, and then all of a sudden we got people from London and Australia sending photos. And then it just kept growing from there.
You know, at first I described it as documentary photo or reportage, but now I describe it as travel photo, autobiographical. I'm getting a lot of stuff that publisher or photographers can't get published anywhere.
But once you see that picture come up in the developer, then you kind of get hooked. That's when I got hooked on black and white photography. And just the more and more you meet photographers, you kind of learn their different recipes. There's a lot of experimentation going on with black and white, and that's kind of why I like it. You kind of really have to craft it. And then, of course, you find all the black and white photography like Henry Cartier-Bresson and Gary Winogrand and Magnum and all those guys. And that's kind of what kept my interest going.
When I'm making an issue of Hamburger Eyes, I have a bunch of submissions. I kind of organize them. I usually go by page count. So if I'm making a 68-page zine, which is what the most recent issue of Hamburger Eyes is going to be, I'll go through the submissions, pick 6 photographers that I think will look good together for an issue, and then pick out a cover, and then boom, just start laying out all the pages, usually in order. As soon as I pick the cover for an issue, to me, that's 80% of the work. That's kind of the fun part of what we do is a lot of photographers might have a full career shooting weddings, for example, but they have other stuff that they shoot for their personal stuff, and then we get that stuff. What I want for Hamburger Eyes, I want people to like it. I want them to flip through it, feel something. I want them to save it, put it on their bookshelf. I love going to other people's houses and seeing it in their stuff, or seeing copies of stuff that I've made in their house. For me personally, my most proudest moments are when a young photographer tells me that they made their first zine or they got into photography because of Hamburger Eyes.